You're tuned to Radio Kidnappers, the voice of Hawke's Bay. This is a program called The Wonderful World of Wardini Books, and it's our pleasure, as always, to have in the studio, looking very smart, I might add, the wonderful Lou from Wardini in Havelock North. How you going, Lou?
I'm very well, Ken. Thanks. Yourself?
Oh, all the better for seeing you.
Nice.
3 more great books to have a bit of a squeeze at. But before we get there, just remind our listeners, where are the Wardini Bookshops?
We are in Havelock North at 16 Tomato Road and Napier 44 Hastings Street.
Got a Facebook page, got a web page?
Yes. Instagram.
Yeah. Everything. Tell us about a book called The New Ships.
I wish, and I did look it up the other day, I knew how to pronounce her surname, because I've been saying Kate Doignan, but it could be Dugan.
Yeah.
It could be
Doonan.
Doonan, yeah. So
whoever that person is.
Yeah, Duignan. I did look it up, but there were some very dodgy pronunciations on the internet, so never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a New Zealand novel set in Wellington, The New Ships, and published by Victoria University Press. And it's a finalist in the Ockham's Book Awards for this year. So we'll find that out in May, who's won that one. And this is about Peter, and Peter is a very successful lawyer. His wife Moira has just died, and their son they're only like my age, sort of late 40s, and their son has come back from the UK for the funeral and to support his father, ostensibly. But the son is an actor, and there is some mystery about his heritage. So you know that one of the parents isn't the biological parent because he's very dark, and both the parents were Pakeha, and so you're like, well, what's going on there? And eventually it teases out, it's part of the mystery is what the son's heritage is. And also it's all about family dynamics and how things change. So Peter had a child before he met Moira as well, but that child died. He was on his OE, Amsterdam, houseboat, got a girl pregnant, had the baby. Yes. She went off and she told him that the child had died. So there's a bit of a mystery surrounding that too. But it is the complete unravelling of Peter's life after Moira dies, the things that he finds out about their life together that may not have been what he thought. And he just crumbles, really, and then learns how to put himself back together. And it was beautiful.
It sounds like a lot going on. Was it an easy book to get your head around?
Yeah, it's extremely readable. Yeah, you're into it. You can identify with the characters, with their heartbreak, and also sometimes that ingratitude that kids can have.
Yes.
Not mine, obviously, and not yours. But sometimes that sort of self-absorbedness.
Indeed.
And Peter's
out of 10, how much was it?
Yeah, it's a good 9.5 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she wins. I just thought it was beautiful.
Must have. And the next book we're going to talk about is 8 Lives.
This is by Susan Hurley, and I think she's an Australian author. It's set in Australia, is it? Oh gosh, got a mental block. Never mind. Because I've just started reading another book. Anyway, we're in. I've completely blanked, Ken.
That's all right. No, that's all right.
We'll just cut that bit out. So 8 Lives, Susan Hurley, and it's a doctor, David Tran. He's the golden boy of medicine. He's an immunologist, and he has created this super drug that's going to be broad spectrum. It's going to have massive implications for perhaps treating cancers and all sorts of things. And you find out right at the beginning of the book that he's died. He's the young golden boy. He's died. And there are threads then trying to unravel what the hell's happened to David Tran. He was a boat person, a Vietnamese boat person, and you have his colleagues' point of view, his sisters, some dodgy PR guy called Foxy. If ever there was a dodgy name for a PR guy, it's Foxy.
Dead right.
And his girlfriend's point of view, and it's just full of twists and turns, and how David came to be in such a pickle, and who he's manipulated, and if he hadn't, and he's really kind, and there's something going on with his mum who rescued him on the boat, and his sister, and it was just a really good
read.
Yeah.
One of those sort of books that you can't put down, or?
No, I absolutely couldn't put it down. It really held my attention, quite fascinating, and there's sciencey bits in it, and you don't have to understand them to follow the plot. So that was great.
Another good one. And finally, we're going to look at a book called Where's My Jumper?
This is a picture book for children. It's got flaps, cut through pages, and counting, and alliteration, which I thought was just great.
I love those sort of books that you can put your finger through.
Yeah, you can, and there's all sorts of things hiding.
Oh, look at that.
So it's by Nicholas Slater, and when we see lots of lists of books every month, and we just said, yes, we'll have that one, because it's called Where's My Jumper? And I don't know if you remember that there was a song called Where's Me Jumper?
No, I don't
by
know.
the Sultans of Ping FC.
Can you give us a couple of bars?
It goes like this. It goes, dancing at the disco, bumper to bumper. Where's me jumper? It's lost it. Everyone's got to look it up on YouTube now.
I must dig it out. Now, who sings it?
Sultans of Ping.
Sultans
and it's
of
from
Ping.
1993. I think they're an Irish band. But anyway, I have a friend who's in a band, a couple of friends in a band, and they perform it. So we're like, yes, we've got to have that. But it's really, really cool. It's about Rudy, and he's lost his pink jumper, and it was a little bit short and showed his tummy, but it was his favourite, and it's just gone. So where's my jumper? And he goes looking, and there are lots of red herrings and clues and things. An alliteration in the form of the 10 tumbling cats hanging out in his wardrobe hadn't seen a thing. So he follows this pink thread, or we follow this pink thread, and there are 9 jiving llamas in fancy pants pyjamas.
I love it.
And this is my favourite. 8 prima pigarinas pirouetting in the kitchen. And always one of them's wearing something pink that could be the jumper. So he goes through 6 soapy blackbirds, etc. We count down, and he does find his jumper, but then he realises that it might not be the most important thing in his life after all.
No, I love that one.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Pigarinas.
Pirouetting pigarinas.
Pirouetting pigarinas.
Yeah.
Great book. Kids would laugh at that, wouldn't they? They'd
I hope
love
so,
it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to read it aloud to somebody soon.
You should. Okay, we want to get any one of those fabulous books. Where do we come?
We come to Wardini Books in Havelock North and Napier.
As always, our pleasure, Lou. You look after yourself. We'll talk to the same time, same place next time.
Yeah, great stuff. Thanks, Ken.